Hi, my name is Leanne Hadley, and I am here to talk to you about the new role that I am working my way into at Christ Church. Starting on Easter Sunday, I will officially be the Minister to Online Ministries at Christ Church United Methodist. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about that, about how I ended up stepping into this role, how excited I am about the role. But before I do that, I have been the minister to children through 18. And I've overseen that program. I've worked directly with that program. I will continue overseeing that program. And the quality of what we offer to children and youth will not suffer because I have stepped into this new role. And that is because we have amazing people working in these ministry areas that have blessed my new role and have stepped up and increased their responsibilities. So before I tell you about the online church and kind of what I envision for that and how I fit into that, how you fit into that, I just want to thank Janet Haggerty and Linda Hess and Chris Hughes, who have so graciously and with such courage stepped up and taken additional responsibilities in the children and youth ministries so that I can expand my role. So they are the best. They are in love with your children. They are incredibly talented, and they will do a great job. So Linda, Janet, Chris, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for your faith that you have in me and your faith that you have in God as you step into these roles that you're assuming as well. So thank you. Okay, now about the online church. Early in COVID, I've been thinking about this for about a year. When we first went into lockdown with COVID, a lot of people found it unsettling and things to go online. And I did too at first, but I started this little thing called Bible Playtime with Leanne. So for 6 months, 5 days a week, I got on the Zoom and I played with your children. And I loved it. I felt connected with the kids. I met children that I would have never met. We had a daycare from Texas start coming to Bible Playtime. We got to meet all these children that live in Texas. You started sending your grandchildren to Bible Playtime with Leanne. Our school children came to Bible Playtime with Leanne. And during that process, as always happens with me, the children lead. I just got to thinking, there's no reason that we should ever be apart again. Like, if people can't come to the physical building, they can still be connected to our faith community. And I just learned this from the children. And anyway, I felt like God said, Leanne, why don't you make sure that people are never disconnected again? And it just changed me. I just felt this new calling. And I felt like what I want to do is work through online ministry. I want to reach people that might never come to church, and I want to be with the people who find themselves unable to come to church for any reason. So I just sort of pondered this and prayed about it. And then I went to Shannon and to Eric, and I shared my vision with them. And to my surprise and my delight, they said, we see it, we get it. Why don't you explore this? So I did. I prayed about it. I talked to my staff. I dreamed with different members of the congregation, and we took it to Staff Parish. I explained to Staff Parish what I was feeling called to do. Staff Parish blessed it. We laid it out at our last church conference, and it was blessed there. And so as of Easter Sunday, I will begin as the online minister. And I'll tell you more about that as it unfolds. I don't know exactly what it will look like. I am excited, and I'm also challenged, and I'm humbled to step into this role, but we don't know exactly what our online ministry will look like. I want to tell you what we do know, though. There are two parts to the online ministry, the way that I envision it, and the way that I think that God is guiding us to unfold this thing. So the first half of the online ministry is what I'm calling the mirror church. It's going to be starting after Easter, and on Easter Sunday, we're going to live stream our worship services. So you will be looking into the sanctuary, and I will be at home with those of you who are at home worshiping with you. And we're starting a thing called the Cafe Connect, which is a time before and after those services where you can get online and just check in, and we'll get to spend time together like we would at a coffee hour following worship at the church, or if we went to a Sunday school class or something. So I'll get to talk with you and hear how your week is and find out what you need prayers about and what's going on with you. So I'll be with you during these live streamed experiences, worship experiences. We can chat during the experience. So I'll be at home, and you'll be at home. Now, the Mirror Church is for those of you who find yourself at home for any reason. Maybe someone in your family is sick. Maybe you are sick for some reason. You can't come to church. Maybe the weather's bad and you just can't get out and come to church. Maybe you just had a baby and you just can't get the kids dressed and ready to go. Maybe you're not quite ready. Your body isn't ready to come in with your newborn. Well, then get online and I'll be there. If you're away traveling, if you're snowbirding somewhere, just hop online and stay connected with the church, and I'll be there to be your pastor. So that's what the Mirror Church looks like. Now, the second part of our online ministry is for another group of people that I love and I don't know yet, but I will meet. I am aware that there are so many people in our world that need God, and they need the church, and they need faith, but they are too afraid or wounded or bitter to ever walk into a church like we have on Brownsboro Road. And these people find it more comfortable to join a community online. There are also people that are searching for a solid experience with God, and they can't find it where they live. And so we're beginning another half of the online ministry, which I am calling Pieta. And it is a ministry of compassion for ourselves, compassion for others, and compassion for the earth that God has given us. And so Pieta is for unchurched people who are looking for some kind of spiritual connection, but who are nervous about joining a church. Those people are out there, and I pray that we will create a sacred space where they can gather and explore their faith. Maybe some of those people will come to Brownsboro Road eventually, but many of those people will find their home online together. And so Pieta is the second part of our online ministry. Now, here's how I can use your help. For the online ministry, for the mirror side, the Brownsboro Road, here we are, we're worshiping together. Please come. When you are sick, when you're away, join us online. Maybe you'll just stay online for some time until you get vaccinated. Just know that we're there for you every single Sunday, and invite your friends and invite your family members. If you have a mother that lives in Pennsylvania, you'd like to worship with her, invite her to the online ministry. And for Pieta, the way I could use your help is that we have about, 3,000, 4,000 members at our church. You all know people that are unchurched who are looking for a spiritual place, a safe space to be. You know who these people are. So I invite you to invite them to Pieta. Tell them about it. Tell them that we are a non-judgmental, wonderful space for them to just come and explore their faith a little bit, see if they even want to be a Christian. Some of these people you work with, some of them you go to school with, and some of these people, if we were completely honest, are our own children who have left the church for a number of reasons. So if you know of anyone that would feel more safe having an online experience, please invite them to be part of Pieta. Now, you're going to hear more about the online church as we unfold. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk about this with you. You can email me, you can call me. Just reach out. I want to hear what you're thinking. And the other way that you can help the online church, both the Mirror Church and Pieta, is to pray. I believe that God has called us to this new ministry, but it is new and it feels experimental, and we just need to pray so that God will guide our steps, so that we can thoughtfully and prayerfully add this arm, this bridge of our ministry. Your prayers mean the world to me. More importantly, there are people that are disconnected from the church. Doesn't need to be that way. If we increase our online ministry, we can reach people that have never entered a church building, and we can stay connected with people in nursing homes, in prisons. Those of you who find yourself sick at home, we don't ever have to be disconnected. When you can't make it to the physical building, you can get online. Together, we will experience God. I am honored to be named as our online pastor. I am so grateful to everyone who has made this possible. And I'm a little bit afraid. I hope that I am worthy for this job. So would you please pray for me and pray for our church, and especially pray for those people that will discover God through our online ministry. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Remember, you are a blessing, and so are all of the people who will come to the online church. Take care, and I'll see you soon.